Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday, March 16th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card, always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. Okay, so today the card for you. The card for you is Pond, P-O-N-D. I'm sorry I always spell them. It's just in case you can't see it. So Pond is that reminder for us about perspective, okay? At least I think today it is. It's about perspective. It's that whole, is my glass half full? Is my glass half empty? It's refillable. It's all about how you look at things, okay? So why is that pond? Well, I know quite a few people who will not swim in a lake, okay? They won't swim in a lake because it's quote unquote stagnant water. That's not going anywhere. Other people I know will swim in a lake. If your lake is due to a dammed river, then some people are a lot more apt to swim in it. It's just sometimes lakes and ponds can be a little murky, okay? Pond is a dirt road, so it's all about the journey. It's in everything. It's past, it's present, it's future, it's immediate change. It's whatever it is that you need for your perspective, okay? It is a yield, so you're supposed to stop and think and check your perspective, okay? And then it is also a good old water. So as we all know, our perspectives are based on our emotions. Quite honestly, just about everything in our life that we do is based on our emotional reaction to something. And so that's all perspective is it's just an emotional reaction to something. And so I feel like Pond is that reminder for us today to just have an open mind and recognize that there's perspectives other than your own, okay? There are perspectives other than your own. People think, act, feel differently than you do. And they're going to respond and react to those thinking, feeling things differently than you do. So we're all unique individuals. And when we recognize and when we accept that we're unique and we recognize the individual's need for that and we embrace it and we lift them up with it, man, the whole collective is going to get so much better when we all start thinking that way. Okay, so Pond. By the way, I hate emotions. I think I've said that before, but I really just don't like them. So over it. Okay, but it is tough. It is so my life lesson, so just bear with me. All right, the message for someone else today. Please remember that someone else is a stranger, friend, and loved one. That someone else could also be you. Okay, because guess what? All of you are my stranger, friend, and loved one. Okay, so it could be you. So the message for our friend today is best, B-E-S-T. And best is that reminder for our friend. Our friend has been asking for a sign. Universe, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? Am I thinking the right way? Because honestly, right now, your brain might be in a completely different place than it's ever been in your entire life. Like, seriously. And so you're really questioning, is this right? Because, like, this is not what the rules say. The rules don't say this. Are you sure this is what I'm supposed to do? And so this is a sign from the universe that, yes, it's best. You have a blue ribbon right now. You are doing a great job. Here's your ribbon, okay? Because we're very motivated by external factors, okay? So the universe is like, here you go. Here's your ribbon. Keep it up. Do a great job. Now, it is a highway and it is a green. So as soon as you recognize this blue ribbon, this thanks universe, I'll take that pat on my back, things are going to fly for you again. Okay. So when we get in this space where we're stuck and we allow that soundtrack in our head, remember, our mind is a trickster. It is not usually telling us the right thing. And so when we shush that for a second and you just kind of take your blinders off and you look around, there will be the sign in front of you that says, yes, this is the right thing. It's not me. It's not me giving you the blue ribbon and saying, here you go. It's me going, hey, that sign's going to be out there today. Look for it. And you're going to look for it and you're going to see it. And so then you'll know. Okay. Because the truth is, you might be thinking that you're supposed to be doing something and you're going, I want to sign for this. I want to sign for this. I want to sign for this. And universe is giving you a sign for something else because you've been kind of cooking that over here, but you didn't really think that's where you were supposed to focus. Like that's where you wanted to focus. Remember yesterday and what? That's where you wanted to focus, but that's not really where you're supposed to. So there's a sign out there today that's saying you are going in the right direction. It just may not be the one you thought. Okay. All right. So that was the message for our friend. Best. Oh, let's talk about all the arrows and such. So it is a move forward. It is not a, don't worry about the past. Okay. We're not worrying about what happened before. For this one, we're going to continue to be that kangaroo. You know, kangaroos cannot hop backwards. Okay. So we're going to be that kangaroo and we're just going to keep going forward on this one. And then it is about passion. Okay. So something that you're really passionate about. And then really, I'm saying you because you are my someone else. So it could be something that you're really passionate about. But really, honestly, I think the thing is today is that it might not be what you were thinking. So really be open to those signs. They're going to be right in front of your face. Okay. So don't be looking over there. They're going to be right here in front of your face. All right. The message to remember or watch for today. To remember or watch for today. This one is wind. Wind. W-I-N-D. And wind is all about the winds of change, my friend. Okay. I believe I've done this one a few times. I really enjoy it. So picture yourself as a candle. Okay. Here I am. I'm this sweet little candle and I'm lit and I'm lighting up the world. And all of a sudden, here comes the winds of change. Okay. So here come the winds of change blowing at you. And you're like, no, I need to keep my candle lit. I need to shine for the world. And so that wind's a coming. And you get nervous and you don't trust. Okay. The wind is the universe, God, whatever you need it to be. And you don't trust. And so you start building. Let me build a wall. I got to build a wall. I got to build walls. I got to build things to protect my flame. And so you build all these things to protect your flame. If your flame doesn't get air, what's going to happen to your flame? So you've built all these things up to protect your flame from the winds of change. And in the process, you blocked all the air from your flame and your flame goes out. Oh my goodness. So we have to trust. When you see those winds of change coming, don't furiously build your wall. Meditate. Furiously build that inner fabric and your inner strength to hold on, to keep that flame lit when that wind comes. Okay. It's really hard. It's really hard to trust. Believe me, I know more than you can imagine. It is really hard to trust that wind of change is not going to blow out my flame. My flame is so important. It needs to be there. That wind is going to do just what you need to make your flame bigger and brighter. But you have to trust that it's going to do it. You have to trust that it's not going to blow it out. You have to trust and not build up the walls. You have to allow the change to come. It won't be easy. Change never is. Okay? All right, so let's look at the card. It is a yellow think, but it is a freeway. So we got to think like it's not going to be easy because green is easy. Okay? So yellow means it's going to take a little effort, but when we do the effort, it's a highway. So it'll be worth it. We will fly. Like that flame will go and it'll be like a bonfire on our candle instead of this little itty bitty tiny flame. But we have to trust. We just have to trust. This one is an air. So it probably means you might need to learn, you might need to communicate, and you might need a friend or a relationship to give you that confidence to not build up that wall. If you're off and you're isolating and you're by yourself, you're going to build up that wall because you don't feel safe. But if you go out there and you get a friend and you find someone to talk to and you learn a little bit more about what's going on inside you, in your heart, then you will help fortify and you won't need that wall. You'll fortify your candle so that it is strong enough to support that flame that's coming. Because man, that wind is really going to give you a bonfire. I am not kidding. Okay. Now, this one also is all about future, nothing else. Okay. So don't worry about all those other things. Focus, learn, talk, communicate, share, get a friend. Like, yeah, this wind is going to be awesome, friend. It is going to be so awesome. All right. Whew. You might be feeling some energy today, friends. There's some planetary squaring going on out there. So if you're just feeling a little discombobulated, it's okay. What I want you to be cautious of is how do you present that to other people? Be very aware. They don't know what's going on in your life. Normally it's me saying be aware of other people and, doing nice things and being kind. Well, today I want you to be aware of you. And what energy are you putting out there? And how are you impacting other people? And do you expect everyone to just bow to you and to cater to you and your emotions? Or do you make sure that you are aware and you try not to project your stuff to other people? It isn't easy, friend. I am the worst projector on the planet. So, especially when it comes to emotions, because I don't like to feel them myself. So I want to give them to someone else because I don't want to feel it. Do you do that? So today I want you to think about those things. All right. Think about your emotions. Think about how you expect other people to emote and just how are you dealing with it? And then don't beat yourself up. Okay. Remember, your mind is a trickster. Follow your heart. Your mind isn't always wrong. If you can get your mind and your heart together, then you can listen to your mind. But if you're not following your heart, then your mind is going to lie to you. Okay. So anyway, I could keep going, but let's not. It is Thursday. Go out there. Like I said, think about yourself and be aware of what you're doing, but also go out there with kindness, do nice things for other people. We do not know what they're going through. All right. Love you. Have a fabulous day. See you tomorrow.